accidents happen. I'm almost causing you to do it. If it has inclement weather, don't come. Enjoy that with your family. Unless to you, quantifying love is to come to this room and say, hey, this is how we answer this question. Because it's a legitimate science. You want to see how old the planets are. You want to see how old that tree is. What's its genius? Where did it come from? Blah, 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 blah. In Latin. That makes you smart. That makes you a better quantifier of love. Hey, if that can happen, I want to see who is the quantifier of love. If they're the quantifier of love, let's see their answer. If it's not better, then let's look for another one. Because if you quantify love, you don't even have time to be angry. What the heck? Let's just give it to everybody. It's free. That's how I look at it. I can't buy it. Give it. What makes you happy? Going to class? Sitting in a building that's air conditioned when it's freaking gorgeous outside? My friend has so much history. He's so rich. Look how dark his bark is. We're the inside of the tree. These guys have been here for thousands of years. We should show them some respect. They have to have some type of culture because ours have led us to this. Sitting in an air-conditioned building when it's gorgeous outside. If it's that much, if we didn't have all these other stupid little buildings in the way, we'd have a big enough field. We could have people like sitting in God's sun. Let's migrate. That's probably what we did until we decided to throw this in the way. To where we could find out, where can we quantify love? How much does it cost? En español, ¿cuántos es amor? Yo quiero aprender. Tú sabes. You guys know the quantifier of love. Which person do you see on a daily basis represents that the most? And why do you spend the least amount of time with the people that quantify it least? That person doesn't have the same views as you. You want to be happy. You want to have love. I can love people, and that's going to make my life that much better because I have no baggage to hold me back. I can't say this means so much to me that I'm not willing to give it up, that I can't go help this person. Because if I do that and I don't do that, what are the consequences? You each have your own mind. You know how it works. It was given to you when you were born. Hello? You teach me what you know. If you know how to do that, you need to be doing it. If you don't know how to do that, you need to know that that makes your life that much better. And it's free. And if you find that person and it's free, there is no cost. There is no debt. There is nothing to be lost. The last worst thing, people said, I will die for you. There is no more chances to show you how to qualify after that. You didn't make the grade, man. Sorry, it was for nothing. You wasted it for no reason. Why? It was a free gift, dude. It didn't cost you nothing. You don't sell it for nothing. Okay. You all know that. And just remember, if you figure it out, you catch me on campus. I'm a student. I pay just like you do. I want to find that out. If you have the answer, I want to know. And I will celebrate it because that's what I came here to do, to learn that. And to help use these people as like sand, polishing off the calluses in my hand to make me have more of a gentle touch. To like make sure that it's kind, that's like, I don't put heavy mitts on you because I have them. It's like the ebb and flow that you bend down and you pick them up. If you slam them down and you just slam them down and slam them down, eventually you're going to go down in the ground. If you help people pick people up, you're like still looking at the sun, learning how to quantify love. If you don't find out, there's this guy and this guy. I guarantee you, he'll ask you this question right now.
What? How do you quantify love? You don't?
You don't? So is it a bottle of beer? Is it a pretty girl with a nice floral dress? Is it a ring? Is it a house? Is it land? Where do you want to quantify love? Has to be the bane of your existence or the excitement of life. If it's the bane of your existence, you don't want to listen. You don't want to ask. You're too afraid with your face down because you're too busy thinking, how do I quantify love? That you forget if you go like this, you might see somebody smiling and be like, look at this guy, he's wearing a smiley shirt. And he has a smile. This guy's not wearing a smiley shirt. And he has a smile on, and a smile on, and a smile on. and a whole bunch of other people, how many smiles could you see? And if all those smiles were legit, like if that was a theoretical thought, and that was brought up as an academic, and it became headed by the greatest minds in all of the world by the scientific history, could you quantify it? How much would it be? What would it be like? Come on, man, you tell me. You gotta know. If I know, then you know, and then you know, I know, and I agree with you. Now it's a fact. So let's share it with each other. Let's share it with each other. We spend so much time trying to gain our own possessions, to protect those possessions. This is how I quantify love. Very attractive. How does she quantify love? That'll make you stop, right? Even women will look. A woman will be like, you know what, man? She's looking right today. I can't be mad. Or, man, I wish I can quantify love like she does. Man. How do you quantify that love? I don't have enough as that. It's made me down. Okay, because everything has an ebb and flow. It has to go around. So if you quantify it, is it what you try and also take away in life? Because it can't just be like, oh, I'm good. You also got to say, what do I do that is maybe malice to someone that I can take away to try and help get me back on the upswing? Because I feel like I do that sometimes. I feel like, man, I just allow myself to think about so many different other things without clarity of thought that I'm like, I just got myself in a position that I did the wrong thing that somebody might get mad at. So I got wrapped around the pole doing the wrong thing, and it kind of made me slow on everything else, and it felt like you were breathing down my neck. I wasn't breathing down your neck. It must have been my guilty conscience, because I'm over here trying to quantify love, man, and I made a mistake. That's got to be wrong. You forgive me. Does that quantify love? Does the length of the mistakes that I was willing to go through to show you that I really love you quantify love? Or if you're supposed to love each person as you love yourself, then how do you cast that many dispersions on that person? Because if you're supposed to love each other as you love yourselves, man, I'm not really loving you. Because I really feel like you did this to me, man. But it was just a misunderstanding. I really didn't mean that towards you. I would never do that. That almost looks like a twin. I was like, dude, I thought you were speaking. I didn't realize you were on the bike. How does he quantify love? Come on, tell me. Because I feel like this guy's trying to teach me about anthropology and biology. This guy is there's a beautiful woman up here who is so intelligent. She's got a law degree. And her exact existence is to challenge you on what you thought by the most influential way, by knowing the exact number. That was quantified by these professors. How do you quantify love? Sir, you look like you could do a Jimmy Jam and make $3 million a year. If you made $3 million a year and gave that to your kid and gave that to your family and gave that to your mother and father, would that quantify love, $3 million a year of your life traveling wherever you want to go? I'll tell you right now, I'm going to introduce you to somebody one day that quantified love better than any person that I've ever met. I want to meet you to know if you know how to quantify love. If you know. Because I feel like I found the perfect answer, but I want to see if somebody else has it. Because if they have it, I think good things could happen. If good things start to happen, you're like, hey, I don't need to know how to quantify love anymore. I have found out. And everybody's going to say, how did you do it? How much can we make off of it? How much can I give you for your ideas? What are you willing to conspire against to be all yours? It's all yours. Nobody can take it away except for the government and the land, because that's what it's in place. Give to this person what actually belongs to them. If they were willing to quantify love this much, hey, man, I'll do the best I can, but I got to realize trying to help you do your quantification of love is really messing up my quantification of love. Because I can't buy that time, and you got me in slavery, man. You're not willing to give to me what was given for free. So why am I going to spend my time with you? You're trying to put me as a weed that won't let this flower grow. Don't put restrictions on me because it's law. Are you just trying to quantify love? How much does it mean to you? Because you obviously enforce that job on a daily basis for 40 years. How much am I going to get paid for this? How much am I willing to give up? How much am I willing to settle for? Hey, man, this is getting kind of tough. Does anybody know a better way? And are you willing to teach me? Because I'm willing to show you however I can that I can quantify love But if you have a better answer, I really would like to know. And if it doesn't meet my standards, I'm sorry I entered into a contract, but I gotta go. This isn't what I thought it was. You can't be afraid to say this isn't what I want. You have to say I have to find it somewhere else. Because I spent my time here and everybody keeps asking me, why do you keep going? What do you want to become? Man, I want to become a seeker of love. I might have to pay a little to do it, but thank you to the government. The government has paid for me to come here and say, listen, man, you are so low in life, we're going to pay for you to come here. Then when I came here, I said, this is what I want to learn, because if they're going to pay for me to get here, that's top dollar. I can get it for free. What is love? What is love? How do you quantify love? If everybody's going to school, somebody's got to be a law major. That law major has to be able to sit right here and say, in the law books and in the science books, you are not allowed to do that. Because this is the science of man and this is the science of God. You're vertebrating both. That's unacceptable. But you said I could be here. You didn't give me a restrictions list. You just said this is what I got to do to get here. Now that I'm here, who says I can't do this? I'm trying to quantify love, man. This will help everybody. And it's all for free. There's no cost. You already paid. If you want to take the day off, take the day off. You could go out for free and figure out, how do I love everybody the best? Do I give a little to this guy, little to this guy, little to this guy? Hey, man, you know what? You were kind of cool to me. I'm going to spend more time with you. Or do you just look at everybody and see if they're smiling and smile back at them? Because maybe that's the quantifier of love for today. Somebody just discovered it. Give the credit to that guy. Is that the quantifier of love? One phone, I'll tell you right now, that's why they lost. Yeah, well, they're still Chicago Bulls. They're strong. They're the guys that make money working for those guys. Is that the happiest guy on earth? Or is it the guy with the most money, the prettiest, the best looking? I got this many yachts. And this is how much it cost me. Son, I beg your pardon. Come on.